Good afternoon, boys and girls, and children of all ages, and welcome to CertaPro Painters. Oklahoma City presents Montez at midday, and I'm your host, Dre Montez, and this is what I like to call Fist Pump Friday, Feel Good Friday edition of the show. How's everyone doing today? Raising the roof around. We're raising the roof. Yes. I got my dude with me. I got Lil Willie with me. Lil Willie with me. Jordan decided to stop in today all the way back from Memphis. He's here for the show today. How's everyone doing? We don't got the boys here today. We decided to change the view up today to look out the window and see the people of the people by the people today. Just get a view of the neighborhood. Get a good view of the neighborhood out there. But to the rest of you folks, how are you guys doing today? As they say, good people, hope you've had a great work week so far. It is Friday. This is it. It is payday for some. And the rest of you, you probably got to go to work tonight or tomorrow. But thank you for being here for now for sure. Good folk. All right. We're raising that roof. Get high fives in the building. Chest bump. Let's hug it out. Getting there for the real thing. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. If you are celebrating an anniversary, happy anniversary to you. And if you're off today, hats off to you. There's nothing like being off on a Friday. Bring back the days of yesteryear. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much. It does not go unnoticed, unwanted, or unappreciated. All of it. I'm over here messing with more bells and whistles right here as I change up the view. I've always wanted to look out the window while I'm talking, other than over my shoulder, but to look out the window while I'm talking. Kind of a refreshing look to view South City in the afternoon. Lots of interesting things always happening in the neighborhood, so to speak. All right. Do yourself a favor. You can follow us on Facebook if you haven't. You can follow us on X at W2B Dre Montez, as well as YouTube Dre Montez. And we're also on Instagram, Who's to Blame the Podcast, as well as TikTok, while it still lasts, Dre Montez 63. All present and accounted for. I still have the phone here, so yeah, if anyone needs to call, we're right here to answer the call of the day. Call of the day. Let's get through our pillars of the day. We're going to let it go. Ignore them. Give it time. Don't compete. Stay calm. It's on you. And laugh. I think laughter is one of the best remedies of satisfaction out there for me, other than sports and great music, 90s hip-hop for sure. That right there, that'll get a conversation going. You ever been walking in the neighborhood, going on your morning walk, or driving in your car and you got the windows down and you come across a familiar sound you haven't heard in quite some time? And it turns out to be 90s hip-hop. Either you break out a dance from the 90s or you're going to stand and sing along. Summertime, because it's summertime. And you get the point for no reason. You're looking, what y'all got on the grill over there? That's how that walk in the neighborhood. You end up at a cookout. Well, I was walking through the neighborhood and I happened to come across the smell of the aroma. Like, what is that? That's not salt and pepper and seasoning. That's a sauce and some spices. Let me see who's cooking over there with you. They're cooking. Got a good view here in South City on this. Will it rain or not rain? But either way, it's Friday. Getting closer and closer to vacation time, folks. But more importantly, we had to cross something off our list last night. The NFL draft, night one. The city of Detroit, 275,000 people came for the draft. I don't want to say it was my idea, but I spoke about this out loud about 15, 20 years ago, saying that the NFL draft should travel to different cities other than just staying in New York all the time. Now look at it. It's going to the right places, football towns. It's going to the right place. They can keep this thing up. Next year it's going to Green Bay at Lambeau Field. The Green Bay backers. The Green Bay backers. Got the counselor in the building, ladies and gentlemen. The counselor is in the building. The counselor has spoken. All rise. The counselor is here. The counselor is here. But the draft did not disappoint last night at all. I was highly entertained. The fandom last night really touched me to see grown men behave like that, to show their pride and respect for their team. Not the ones that the NFL paid. You know, the ones you can spot them a mile away. Phonies. Those are paid fake fans. Talk about the real fans that we saw. That was somebody's father, somebody's brother, and somebody's probably sleeping with that guy, dressed like that on national TV. I loved it. I loved it. My Denver Broncos, we picked up Mr. Bo Nix. The initial draft response of everybody, if you were at a draft party, the initial response, if you go on social media, the initial response. But then if you let it marinate and you wait till about 10 o'clock in the morning after the day one, then you get to thinking about the draft picks that were made. Now it all makes sense. I know everybody's like, why would Atlanta do that? Why would Atlanta go out and get Michael Penix Jr. if they just gave guaranteed, first time ever, they've guaranteed $100 million to a quarterback, that being Kirk, I'm your favorite cousin. Did you like that? Did you like that? Well, Kirk Cousins did not like that. And football fans didn't understand it. In fact, you gave a man $100 million, and instead of going and get out defensive pass rusher, offensive line support, you go out and get a quarterback. And your quarterback you have now, you gave $100 million to, is coming off of ankle surgery, and he's in his 30s, and he signed a 5-year deal. So realistically, he's probably going to play 2 to 3 years out of that contract. So let's look at the past of quarterbacks that were taken in the first round on teams with a quarterback. Did that starting quarterback get hurt? Did the backup quarterback get hurt? Did anybody look toward the draftee to go in there and save the team? Yes, we've seen it happen. So this is a backup plan. What's the worst thing that could happen? He gets Steve McNair. Steve McNair had a clipboard for how many years, kids? 2. What's wrong in learning the game at a professional level to make sure you don't get RG3? That's basically what happened. He got RG3. You don't want that to happen. So the initial draft response with Atlanta is warranted. I get it. I get all that. Then you got the Carolina Panthers. They may have the most interesting man ever. They got a true Cajun receiver. You seen the movie Waterboy? The Carolina Panthers receiver is going to bring so much energy, bring back Justin Wilson conversations and memes, but he got that voice. Carolina did their thing. Good pick. As well, the Kansas City Chiefs did a great pick. I like it. The Detroit Lions had a great pick. I like it. And we talked about draft etiquette. Didn't we talk about this on Tuesday and Wednesday show? And I think it's in our latest podcast episode, the draft. By the way, our 550th podcast episode is up and available on Spotify or wherever you listen to your favorite podcast at. Who's to Blame the Podcast? But we talked about etiquette. We talked about the do's and don'ts. Don't reach for nobody's cell phone that's not yours. The day is not about you. It's about who? The fellas. Okay. Don't get in mama way. Those were the 3 things we said. No one touched the phone. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. We had the family that drafted the Raiders player. Raiders. They were the most disappointing family I've ever seen. It looked like they told their son, we don't want you playing football. at the age of 10. When they found out he could possibly go pro, dad looked like he didn't give a fuck. I want you to work in the family business. When he got drafted, there is nobody smiling in that house, especially the main family. Mom gave that fake bullshit clap when you bring home an ugly man. Or when she don't approve of your girlfriend. I don't know what that family business is, but that young man's family was not happy with their son going to the NFL, or could it be the Raiders? And the mom that had the best defensive post-up position on her son, girlfriend, way to go, mama. Way to go. She get on up by her, girl. It's my son day. Get your ass up. Move, girl. Move. And also, shout out to all the players that use their NIL deal money to get suits. Them boys came with it, didn't they? They came with it. Uh-huh. Wasn't nothing off the rack up in there. Well, the kid the Patriots got out of Carolina, he definitely bought that off the rack. That was probably his uncle's suit. Okay. Whew. But overall, I really enjoyed the NFL draft. The presentation of it, the way it looked on television, that special lighting that they had at that one place. I closed the blackout curtains. I turned off the light, and I'm telling you, it illuminated my apartment. It felt like I was at the fucking draft. It felt like I was there. I like the idea of it continuously to travel. I like what Roger Goodell is saying about the future of football. Whether you agree or disagree with this man, he did lower prices of preseason tickets. He did lower the prices of preseason tickets. So thank you, Roger Goodell. So we got day 2 of the NFL draft starting at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight. Looking forward to it. And tomorrow we start at 12. So should be the next 2 days should be very, very exciting. What I like about Saturday, you just read the bottom of the screen. You just read the ticker. Reading the ticker is fun. You find out some good informative information. Well, kids, it is Fist Pump Friday. It's Feel Good Friday. We're going to keep this thing moving right along. Media breakups. What I mean by that, you ever see a team doing a great job? It could be 2 guys, it could be 2 women, it could be opposite sex, opposite race, different ethnicity, all of that. But they're doing such a great job. Everything is going well. They're bouncing off each other. They're vibing. You're feeling good. You're liking what they're putting out there. And then all of a sudden, someone assumes that they're fucking, but they're not. They're just having fun doing their job. Why is that the first thing that people go to when you do a job with somebody and you're both having fun doing it? You got good chemistry, just doing your job. That's it. There's nothing going on. Why do people automatically assume, especially when it comes to attractive people or even the opposite sex? You see a man and a woman doing anything on camera, on screen, in a booth, in a recording studio. You automatically assume if they kikiing and ha-haing together, leaning on one another, high-fiving, doing the point, you automatically think, oh, they must be fucking. Why can't 2 people just do a good job together? Why can't people just vibe off the energy, vibe off each other? Be passionate about what they're doing. It's not always like that. It's like people don't really believe that the opposite sex can be friends without sex being involved. Now, I will tell you this. Now, I do not believe that phrase, play brother, play sister. That means you play with each other's parts. That's what that means to me. I don't have a play brother or play sister. No, it was real fucking involved when my siblings were made between 2 people, my mom and dad. So that's it. But when it comes to the working relationship of the opposite sex, especially if the woman is attractive or the guy is handsome, or any type of, I guess if they have a lot of friends, whatever it may be, why is that the go-to move? I'm going to tell you what I think. Insecurities. Insecure people and jealous people fuck shit up for people that are in a duo or a group and their partner thinks something more is going on. You fucking up deals down the line. There's nothing going on. You bring all this negative energy in here. Why are you not supporting the cause and the movement of what your partner's involved in instead of bringing bullshit to the table? You ever wonder why some shows don't make it after one season? Because somebody done started a rumor about the married couple in the show. That's not true. You ever see a news tandem in the morning do a good job and suddenly they split them up because somebody started a rumor that they're fucking? I don't get that. Insecure and jealous people, I don't get how I don't get it. I didn't understand that when I used to date strippers, when I used to date bartenders, and I knew other guys that dated strippers, and I'm watching their behavior. I'm like, you have the prize. Why are you so insecure? Why are you sitting in your car in the parking lot with binoculars and shit? Why are you dressed in all black? What is going on? Why are you at her job? Let her work. She's coming home to you. That's your wife. Let people work. Understand who you get involved with. If you meet somebody that's on the come up and a model, you have to be secure in your feelings. You can't be jealous. So many people get stopped and pulled out of something that they're passionate about and great at due to the assholes in their life, whether it be a partner or a family member that want them, and it goes the wrong way. Happens every fucking time. As I tell them all, mind your fucking business. Moving right along. Uh-oh. This is my favorite one here. We just talked about insecurities and jealous. Former NFL player, used to play for my favorite NFL team, the Denver Broncos, Mr. Shannon Sharp. He has a show called Club Shay Shay. I normally wouldn't say anything, but when people are talking about shit, that's like somebody trying to tell you about the Cardinals, the baseball Cardinals. Don't watch baseball. Never been to a Cardinal game and never seen a Cardinal game, but want to tell you about the Cardinals. What? Just because this man has a wide variety of different people on his show. Ever since Cat Williams came on this man's show, and he told everybody from Jump Street, from day one, that he is not a journalist. He is not a journalist. He just happened to have a platform to allow people to come and sit on the couch and just tell their business. If I did that, you blow your damn mind the shit that people tell me. But because this man gets a woman on his show and she thinks she is smarter than everybody on the planet. I know a guy like that, and I know a few women like that think they know everything. People that know everything, what do you let them do? You let them talk. Let them talk. Since they know everything, let them talk, and he let her talk. But guess what happened? Here come all these damn women. He don't know what he doing. He need to stick to sports. He don't know what he talking about. I remember the days people used to be able to do their job. The internet killed everything. Before the internet, we were normal human beings amongst each other. We talked about problems the way it should be. We did good parenting. No one was afraid to be at home with their kid. Now, we don't know how to talk to each other. We don't respect one another, their job, their views, their opinions, and you're afraid of your kids. Where did we go wrong? It is Fist Bump Friday. It's your boy Dre Montez. We're going to take a short break here. Have a word from our sponsor, Mountain Man Scrub. Get your scrub on, good people. Be right back. Smoke them if you got them. Let the dog out. Open up a window or two. I'm waving at people walking down the street. Great day in the neighborhood. Be right back.
Mountain Man Scrub. As smooth as a river flows. MountainManScrub.com. Get your scrub on.
All right, good people. It is Fist Pump Friday, Feel Good Friday, and welcome back to CertaPro Painters. Oklahoma City presents Montez at midday. Let the professionals do the painting for you. In Oklahoma City area, give them a call today. I also like to welcome our newest sponsor, STL Golf Cart Shuttle. Yeah, baby. Give them a call whether you're going to the game, special events, birthdays, celebrations, you name it. Give them a call today at 314-270-2407. Tell them Dre Montez sent you for sure. All kind of things going on this weekend. All kind of things going on this weekend for you, your loved one, your kids, the whole damn family. Get up, get out, and get involved in your city for sure. Love you too, Counselor. You're the man. You're the man. What's up, Cuzzo? Arkansas in the building. Already in the building for sure. Good people. Big people. What up, Big Stu? My man, Big Stu in the building. If you're just tuning in, we did a fast recap of the draft last night of things that we saw. Great job by the city of Detroit. 275,000 people showed up. 275,000 people. The last time I went to Detroit to a sporting event, I went to the Super Bowl when Pittsburgh beat the Seattle Seahawks. And what I saw on TV last night, Detroit did a lot of phenomenal renovations. Great job, Detroit. I peeped out the mom that had the good post-up move on her son, girlfriend. I saw the guy that picked from the Raiders. His families looked like they did not want their son either play football or go to the Raiders. I like the suits that the NIL deals paid for. Money well spent, gentlemen. You look good and crisp. And we also broke down the Kirk Cousins temper tantrum, the fact that the Falcons picked up Michael Penix Jr. So there we are with that. We also talked about when breakups happen in the media, it's usually due to jealousy and folks that are insecure with that. If your partner is working in a team with the opposite sex or same sex and you in your feelings, you need to talk about it instead of fucking up the future projects for your loved one. All right. And we also talked about Club Shay Shay. I think he's doing fine, bringing an array of guests to the show and letting them talk. He told you from day one, he is not a journalist. He just lets you come on there and run your fucking mouth. So there we go. All right, next up. Oh, this is my favorite one here. All you runners out there, all you healthy people, raise your hand. All you folks that love to get in a marathon. Ooh, I want to sign up for a marathon. I want to go to a marathon. Yeah. Can I vent for a minute? Since I don't drive no more, I'm going to talk for the people. And I don't say I don't drive no more due to the fact I have like a DUI or something. I'm legally blind. They said, Dre, you can't drive no damn more. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm not going to drive no more. But when I did drive, I was always curious about the marathon. There was one in Hawaii. They used to drive me fucking nuts when I lived in Waikiki. There were several in Charlotte in downtown. Here, where I'm from, in St. Louis, they have gone marathon fucking crazy here. I've always wondered, you know how you shut down an entire fucking neighborhood, you ruin traffic for everybody, you get kids yelled at for no reason at all, you get dogs pulled on their chain for no reason at all. It's a fucking mess on Saturday mornings. Why not run on the interstate? Take those same problems to the interstate. Or better yet, why not run on a damn track at a school? Or better yet, Go run in the dome. Why do marathons have to ruin traffic? Why? Who started a marathon outdoors? Well, shut down the highway. See where that goes. But no, it just shut down a whole fucking neighborhood. That one they had about 8 years ago. The entire South Side could not leave for 5 hours. It was that rock and roll marathon. Oh my God. I'm all for people getting in shape. Do what you got to do. But a marathon? Just run around inside Ballpark Village. Run around the stadium. The Cardinals not here. We won't say a thing. Just unlock the gate. Let the motherfuckers just run around that stadium as many times they want to. Same thing. Same thing. They do it at the Olympics. They run in the track. They run in the track. High school, they run in the track. College, they run in the track. But you become a civilian? Oh, we're just gonna cut this street off. We're gonna block it off over here. We're gonna reroute the people through here and over here. You ever lived in a neighborhood where majority of people have dogs and are single and over 50 on a Saturday? Who idea was this? Who's the planner? Who's the foreseer of marathons? Who's this marathon person? Where's that? Where? You reroute parades without telling us. You rename parades without telling. They actually took the taste of St. Louis to Chesterfield that year. They took the taste of Chesterfield, the taste of St. Louis to Chesterfield. Who does that? What the? They changed the name of a parade, changed the date of the parade, and changed the location without telling nobody and wanted to know what was all the vendors at. It's like they want us to yell at each other. That's just my grinding gears on a marathon. Go join a gym. Go run at a damn gym. Damn a 5K. Do 200 laps. How about that? WNBA, you had one job. After all we talked about from the success of the women's college basketball season, after all we talked about the success of the women's basketball tournament, after all we talked about on who was coming to the WNBA, you have to be ready. Let's do this the right way. You gotta get somebody. Susan, patch me in. Get the commissioner on the phone of WNBA. And whoever on the Chicago Sky. That reception introduction for Angel Reese was the worst introduction I've ever seen in my entire life. You mean to tell me that's up there with these UFL franchise that can't sell fucking tickets in the end zone of a football game? Who doesn't want to sit in the end zone at a football game? You can't sell those tickets. Angel Reese press conference, introduction to the Chicago Sky. It was probably 1, 2, 3, 4. It was less than 15 people there. A cheap ass backdrop in the middle of a fucking middle elementary school in the hood, it looked like. What? You couldn't get a youth group together? Girls and Boys Club? None of the Chicago elite? Nobody. That's the reception. Welcome to the WNBA. That all we talked about on the platform, the expectations, now what we saw, what can happen if done the right way. In the WNBA, you had one job. And we have got to do better. You've done better since you did that horrible display of a workout equipment for the women's basketball tournament about 5 years ago. You've improved upon that. The questions at the press conference, we have to do better next year for my male counterpart, our male journalists. Have to do better when you're addressing these female athletes and coaches. Got to do better. And now the introduction. I'm not saying there should have been 2,000 people there, but damn that. Damn, Nat, put some respect on my name. That's what I get for my introduction. And you wonder why they throw shade. You wonder why they have subliminal messages toward each other and for each other instead of the media, instead of the teams. Come on, WNBA. Got to do better than that. Do better than that. It's Friday, kids. It's Fist Pump Friday. Fire some up Friday. Fire some up Friday. Will it rain? I love playing meteorologist. Say hello to some people that came in here. Let's say I'm blind. Hello. Big Stu in the building. What's up, Big Stu? Is that what I met, Pete? My dude Scott Lotta's in the building. Scott Lotta, look like this forecast where there be softball tomorrow at Forest Park. Is that tournament still going on at Forest Park tomorrow? There's a huge tournament tomorrow at Forest Park. All you softball enthusiasts out there, people that want to go see a game, go to Forest Park tomorrow. It should be a good showing if this weather holds up. I know nowadays they're really when I met Peter North, yes, that is when I met Peter North at the Super Bowl in Detroit. Yes. It's going to be at Faux Pas or Fountain Lake if it rains. Okay. Forest Park or Fountain Lake if it rains. Thanks a lot. Yes, that's when I went to the Super Bowl in Detroit. Yes, I met Peter North at the Maxim party. And the brother, Shawn Michaels, the brother from U City, met him as well. Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. But Detroit showed they ass last night. They really did in a good way. I was talking to my younger son, Tim. He was there, and he actually met earlier in the day. He met the coach of the Detroit Lions earlier when he went down there. But he was getting his frills in, getting involved in that for sure. Who else stopped by and said hello? All right. Cuzzo, I see you. Yeah, buddy. Meeting male porn stars is different than meeting female porn stars. That Maxim party was off the chain. All right, guys, a lot of things going over the weekend. Have fun, be safe, get out, get involved, roll your sleeves up. Caw. Cardinals on a 6-game out-of-town trip. Go Cards, taking on the Mets tonight. I think got Miles Mikolas on the mound for the Redbirds. Come on home, fellas. Don't forget, as I said, 12-24. I said it first. 12-24. All right, we got the TV here going. Tried this new setup today. I want to look out the window. Never done this view before. Been here 3 years. It's the first time I've done this view, and I think I like it. I think I like this view. Yeah. Get to see people, get to wave at people, get to point, and get to look at all the bobbleheads I got set up. But today, Jordan likes to thank everybody. Let Willie, you want to say goodbye to the people? Let Willie come over and say goodbye. Let Willie say goodbye. Let Willie say goodbye. All right, good people. All right, folks, have a great weekend. And if you watched the draft show last night with Dee from D&D Don't Get Butthurt last night, it was a lot of fun. Thank you to her for showing up and showing out. Great show last night. So Monday, be sure to tune in for our last episode of D&D Don't Get Butthurt until September. So be sure you tune in for that. It should be a lot of fun. All right, folks, enjoy your weekend. Do some day drinking. Do some healthy eating and walking this weekend. But most importantly, appreciate the details of the day. Thank you again, and shout out to our title sponsor again, CertaPro Painters in Oklahoma City. Thank you again. And to you folks, thanks for listening and tuning in. Time to eat some lunch and get high. You guys have a great day, and thanks for listening. Enjoy.